What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to another video on the channel. And in today's video, I am going to be ranking all three Magnus Chase, all three of the main Magnus Chase books. So if you guys are new to the channel or this series where I rank all Percy Jackson books, be sure to like and subscribe as it does help a lot. And yeah, let's just jump right into this. So, I started this series a few weeks back, ranking all books from the Rick Riordan series. So we already ranked all the Percy Jackson books, the Heroes of Olympus books, and the Kane Chronicle books. So if you guys want to watch those or watch those videos, I think there's a link to the playlist in the description down below, or there will be a link to the playlist in the description down below. So yeah, now this might be a little bit confusing because I've got all of the Rick Riordan books here because, there isn't a tier list for just the three Magnus Chase books. So we're going to just have to improvise, but yeah, we are only ranking the three Magnus Chase books, and then next week we'll do the Trials of Apollo book, and the week after that, we will be doing, or I will be ranking all of the books, all of the main books, not these like side books like these ones, but yeah, all the main books from the main series. I'll be ranking them. So I think there's like 21 of those. So yeah, be sure to stay tuned for that. But the three books that we're going to be ranking here is Magnus Chase, and the Gods of Asgard, the Sword of Summer. And then the other ones like the Ship of Nails and the Hammer of Thor. I think those are the titles of the book. Yeah, I think those are the titles of the book. So yeah, let's go with last place, I suppose. Which I don't know. For me, last place is gonna be the Ship of Nails. Now, it isn't a haven't read book. It's just that I'm just going to be using these three tiers. Like, just disregard what they say here. It's like, I've obviously read the book. But yeah, so I feel like the Ship of Nails was a pretty lackluster conclusion to the series. And I mean, this series is obviously a way more funnier series than it has a lot more humor than all of his other series, like the Percy Jackson series and the Kane Chronicle series and all that. So yeah, it's really funny, and I think that the humor is still on point here. I just have a few problems with the plot. So they went to get this mead that helps him speak better or something like that, but the only reason they know about it is because these water giants attack them because they have a yellow boat. So the whole plot hinges on them having a yellow boat. That is the reason that they won, because they have a yellow boat. Like, Rick, man, can you come up with something better than that? Like when you really think about it, the reason that they won was because they have a yellow boat. So yeah, I don't know about that, man. I don't know about that. I will defend some of the creative choices that Rick Riordan has made, over all these series, but the yellow boat one, yeah, I don't know about that one. I think that the ending, though, where, he actually doesn't insult Loki, because obviously, he can't beat Loki at insulting, so he goes for the complete opposite route, was a nice, subverting of our expectations, and was also, yeah, a pretty smart, finale. Though, again, I just can't get over this is probably the only book that has, a dumb plotline like that, where it's just yeah, they got a yellow boat, that's why they won. Also, the whole book really, led up to, was a quest to get the mead, the Kavzar's mead or something like that. And, I don't know, man. I feel like the Kavzar mead didn't really help him that much, which is fine, character-wise, where it's just he doesn't need this all-powerful mead to win. He just did it on his own. But also then what did we do the whole book? Just leading up to get literally the whole book up to that point until the finale was get the mead. So then why did he go all through all that if Magnus could just beat Loki himself? I don't know. Yeah, some weird creative choices here, though it's still a very enjoyable book if you don't think too hard at the plot. So yeah, I also like the fact that they brought back, Roz or Rai's husband, from the first book. So yeah, that was actually a pretty cool touch. But yeah, it's gonna go, in number three for me. Okay, coming in second place for me is going to be, the Hammer of Thor. Now, this book is, it's all fine. Now, um, I feel like the plot also doesn't really make that much sense. Like, how come Loki, like, why does Sam have to marry the guy again? Like, why does Sam have to marry the giant? Like, I don't know about that because, I mean, she literally swore that she would die or something before she married him. So, like, why can't they just, like, not go? I mean, like, I know they gotta get Thor's hammer, but isn't there a better way? Yeah, I don't know. Also, like, the whole thing about, like, actually, no, I actually think that it's a good plan at the end, but at the start, where it's just like she has to go, she's getting married because Loki set her up or something like that. It's just like, how? Hello? Why? Like, why is that happening? So yeah, I feel like the premise of the whole plot, with the wedding doesn't really make that much sense, but I feel like they somehow made that premise, that bad premise, into something good at the end. I really liked, the part with, Utgar Loki's, the palace, where it's just like, yeah, and we can see, or you see some, like, inspiration from Norse, mythology with the lifting of the cat, thing and all that. But yeah, I feel like that was really well done, and like, the explanations of the magic there was also really well done. Yeah, I think the finale was also pretty good with, the final fight and all that. Now, the subplot to get the stone, the skills. I'm not even gonna try to say it. The stone with the sword, So if you read the book, you know what I mean, because yeah, I'm not gonna pronounce it. But the stone that sharpens the sword. So yeah, I feel like that subplot was a little lackluster. I did not like Alfheim, which I feel like we heard bad things about it, but I feel like it's like it's a place of happiness, right? So like, why the hell is everyone so depressing? I don't know. And yeah, I didn't like the fact, that Mr. Alderman went like all crazy on them, because I know it's like the ring's fault, but like, he's the last family that Hearth has left, which I get it. You're severing the ties with his old family so he can, like, accept, this new family more. But like, still, he's the last piece of family that he has left. Like, what? And Hearth has already, has had a lot of stuff taken away from him. So why are you taking away, some more stuff from him? But yeah, I feel like this was a good book. It had some lows, it had some highs, but overall it averages out to be a pretty good book. But for me, number one is going to be Magnus Chase and the Gods of Olympus, the Sword of Summer. I feel like that this book tells like the most like straightforward plot, where there aren't like these like subplots going off in all different directions here. Like, it's just one straightforward plot, which I think was pretty good. Yeah, so like, this book doesn't have like the split up of the main cast, like, the other two books on this list have, which I feel like was really good. Was really good for this book, because it maintains its, like, forward momentum, as you feel like you're not getting diverted, as you go to the finish. You feel like each step is, yeah, we're going to the finish, not a subplot that's just trying to like waste time or something like that. I really like the dwarf contest between Blitz and Junior. I feel like that was pretty good. Also, obviously Blitz would never want his head. Though I feel like the elves were, or no, yeah, the dark elves were, why the hell, like, Junior just lost, man. So why the hell are you all listening to him? But you had to get them like some conflict, going out of, Schwartz. Yeah, I'm not gonna. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna try to pronounce that. Yeah. So I feel like that was some like manufactured conflict, because even though Junior is like some this really well-respected person, he just lost. Like, everyone just saw him lose, and then they're all following him. Like, why is that? So yeah, I don't know about that one. But yeah, other than that, I feel like that the Dark Elf, plot line was pretty good. Also, I feel like the final fight was good, and also the setup of this book from the beginning, and then all of that paid off in the end. I feel like this book did the best out of all of these 3 books. So for that, it's gonna go at number 1 for me. So if you guys like these videos, be sure to subscribe to the channel, as it does help a lot. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Too easy!